Good evening. Today we are going to have a look at bubble sort. Now, bubble sort is a nice simple sorting algorithm to learn when you're starting to get your head around sorting. So, let's begin. The first thing that we have to do is make a nice spare integer variable, which I'm going to call spare. Very creative of me, I know. And we are going to move on from there. So, first thing we have to do is make two loops. The loop is going to go round here. It's going to ask the computer, are these two values, is this one bigger than this one? So is bubble 0 bigger than bubble 1? Is bubble 1 bigger than bubble 2? In this case, yes it is. So bubble 1, move to the side, put bubble 2 here, put bubble 1 in here. Then, is bubble 2 bigger than bubble 3? No, it's not. Leave them as it is. I know this probably sounds a bit complicated, so let's see if we can make it a bit simpler for you all. Firstly, we need a for loop. For integer variable, we'll call this one y equals 0. So we're going to start at 0, like all good computer programs do. Then I want to say is y less than the length of this array. Now I could sit here and count them all up, but Java has a very nifty function built in. If I type in the name of the array, bubble, dot, and then length, that will tell the computer the length of the array. So whatever the length is, it will go straight in there, no problems, and it will get it done. Then semicolon again, and we tell the computer y needs to go up by 1 each time it goes round, each iteration, and then it's done. Now, we need to do a second loop. So for, if I can spell right, for int x equals 0, then x is less than. Now there's a minor change here. I need to go bubble.length again, but then I need to take 1 away from whatever the length is. Why am I doing this strangeness? Wait and see, there's a good reason, and it makes no sense to say it now, but later on it should be perfectly clear, and I promise to go through it again for you. Now, here we are. We have got the two loops sitting here, ready and waiting for you. So, let's do the next bit. The next bit we have to ask, is the first number, where x is now 0, bigger than x plus 1? How do we do that in Java? Very easy. If bubble square brackets Java x is greater than bubble x plus 1, then we want something to happen. If it is bigger, it's going to change. If not, it will just go on to the next one. So the first thing to do is get bubble x, bubble 0, into the space, into the spare. So spare equals bubble x. There we go, nice and easy. Then, now bubble x is 3, let's move somewhere else. I want to get the value in bubble x plus 1 into bubble x. How do I do that? Well, again, nice and simple. Bubble x equals bubble, not bullet, bubble x plus 1. So that's now in there. The last thing to do is get the bubble x plus 1, have the spare in it. So bubble x plus 1 equals spare. There we go. And by doing these three movements, the values should be put in the right position. Now earlier I said to you I'd explain why it was bubble length minus 1 for the inside loop. Now say I was coming down here and bubble length goes up to 8. So value 8 is here, number 5. What would happen if I said if bubble x, bubble 8, which is 5, is bigger than bubble x plus 1? What's bubble x plus 1? The computer thinks. It's like, where is it? Help! And then it will crash, it will all go wrong, the skies will fall on your head, and you'll wish you weren't born. So, for now, we keep it simple, bubble length minus 1. There you go, nice and easy. Now, at the end of all this, I'm sure we want to see the loops to make sure it's sorted. And that again, guys, is very simple, and we should be able to do it in about 3 lines. So for int a equals 0, start at 0 as always, a is less than bubble dot length, and then semicolon again, a plus plus. Nice, sweet, there we go. We got the brackets in there as well. Then we do the old favourite, we all know this by now, it's an old trend, system.out.println, and then bubble, not Bublé, not Michael Bublé, don't need him right now, a. So, all together, oh, and semicolon here obviously. So, there we go. Now I press play, and hopefully a sorted array should appear here, just like the one I made earlier. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did it, well done. Pat yourself on the back. Now, how did I do that again? Well, I have the array here. Then I said I made 2 loops. One going to the length of the array, one going to the length of the array minus 1, and they're inside each other, please look. If a value in the array was bigger than the one ahead of it, I swapped them round using the spare, which I did in these 3 lines here. Then I just had printing out the array right here, and there we are. Nice and easy, nice and simple, to quote the meerkat. So, best of British luck, have a very nice night, and I'll see you again soon. Adios for now. Where is it?